I feel like today we live in this comparison world. Like we're constantly comparing ourselves to each other. We're constantly comparing our skill sets to somebody else that's been doing something for, X amount of years. We're constantly in this comparison loop. And I don't know if it has to do with social media or if it has to do with anything else outside of that, man. But I just feel like today I feel like too many people try to compare themselves, and honestly at the end of the day it's you versus you, right? The only thing that you can really focus on and what really matters is, am I a better human being than what I was yesterday? Am I better at the game than I was yesterday? Or is there anything that I did today that actually made me get one step closer to my ultimate goal? Another thing that I really don't understand is that people will constantly post their highlight reels, right? And this is the problem with you comparing yourself to somebody else. People will constantly post their highlight reels. They don't ever post anything about the trials, the tribulations, the sleepless nights, the investments that they made in themselves. Like, for some reason in this day and age, like, we're constantly in this battle of like, oh well, I seen the other day online that somebody's got a nice paying job, or somebody has a house that's bigger than theirs, and we're constantly comparing ourselves whether we want to admit it or not. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, what really matters is, what did I do to better myself? My challenge for people from today for the rest of the year is to just lock in on whatever goals you have. Lock in on being better, hitting the gym, making more money, whatever it is, whatever goal it is that you're working on for the next 6 months, 6 to 12 months, for the next year. I want to challenge every person that watches this video to go out and do the best that they can absolutely do, right? And also, while you're doing that, I want to challenge you to spread more positivity, to spread more love, because I feel like that's another thing, is there's a lot of toxicity that's being promoted, a lot of negative energy, a lot of hate, a lot of unnecessary things that really have absolutely no value. And I mean, of course, like, make sure that you check in on your people. Make sure that, make sure that you're well taken care of, and your mental is taken care of, and your spirit is taken care of. You know what I mean? I know some people will call me cheesy for making a video like this, but to be honest with you, I really don't care. I feel like it needs to be said more. I feel like people need to start pushing this, because I don't want to be like the rest of the content creators, and I'm not saying everybody is like this, but I've noticed like a theme to where people are constantly pushing out messages of, bringing people down and, doing things that you ain't supposed to be doing. And I think we all know where I'm getting at with that. And talking to people all kinds of crazy, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm not perfect, but, and neither is anybody else that walks amongst the earth. You feel me? But I will say that I feel like I wanted to put this video out there to maybe inspire somebody. I don't know if people need to hear it, or if people even care to hear it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I feel like this message is to somebody out there who really needs, or who really wants to hear more stuff like this. You know what I mean? Because like I said, man, we're constantly, like, I know it's a human nature thing to do, but to be honest, y'all, like, what really matters is are you good? Are you happy with your own life? Live life how you want to. Take care of yourself. Take care of the people you love. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your spirituality. Even if you don't believe in anything higher than yourself, make sure to always believe in yourself, bro, because you never know who you're inspiring out there, bro. Like, you really don't. And you don't know who how your story can actually impact somebody else's life. Um, like I said, I know I'll get cheesy for this, but I really don't care, bro. Um, and I feel like another thing is that, you are your only competition. The only person that you should be focused on the most is yourself. I understand some people may say that it's selfish, but in order for you to be successful, you have to somewhat focus on yourself, bro. There's no way around it. Like, you're gonna have to sacrifice things. You're gonna have to be up late at night. You're gonna be, sacrificing time with your family, or sacrificing time with your friends, or sacrificing time with your pets, or whatever it is, man. But like, in order for you to get to where you want to be, there's gonna have to be some sort of sacrifice, right? But I just wanted to keep this, or I wanted to keep you guys, or shoot, you know what? I'm gonna just keep it in here. I wanted to remind y'all that you are the most important person in the world, and nobody out there is like you. You have your own fingerprint. You have your own DNA. You have your own. Gosh, I don't want to get too deep on this video, but you were made for a reason. And I feel like, if anything, make sure that every day that you live and that you're here on earth, that you give it your absolute best, regardless of what it is that you want to achieve in life, regardless of if people think you're crazy for setting these high goals for yourself. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You can achieve anything that you put your mind to. And I'm tired of people saying that that's not necessarily true, because there's been some things that I've seen, some people that came up from my city, who literally came from nothing, and now they made something of themselves. I can give y'all several examples. I don't want to put anybody's business out there, but you just never know. Like, you never know who you're inspiring, who is watching you, who is cheering you on. And quite frankly, it doesn't matter, but at the same time it does, because your story is going to be amazing. And I don't know who's hearing this right now, but your story is going to be absolutely amazing. You're going to do well. And just remember to focus mainly on you. Support others, love others, and help other people, especially if they have a desire to want to grow, and a desire to grow, and a desire to do better in life. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like the gaming community needs to hear this. I feel like people of all walks of life need to hear this, because people need more authenticity. So, like I said, I'm not perfect. I've definitely said some things and, done some things that maybe I shouldn't have, just like everybody else has. But if nobody else is going to put that positive message out there, then I'm going to be the one, because I want to be the change that I want to see in the world. So, like I said, people can call me corny if they want. But I hope that this video inspired you today. I hope that whoever hears this, or whoever needed this, is inspired in some sort of way. I know I've yapped a lot, but it's really because I mean what I say. And because my goal in life is to inspire as many people and change as many lives as I can. And I pray that whoever hears this can do the same thing, because you can. You're more than capable. You can do it too. And that's mainly what I wanted to put this message out there for. So God bless every single one of you. Go kick butt. Go kick butt, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, it's your favorite big brother Krewsaunt. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video to somebody else if you feel like it was actually, or if you feel like it's worth sharing. So I don't care about being perfect. So God bless y'all. Until next time, I'm out. See See ya.